Last week, Donald Trump actually bragged about pushing low-income Americans out of suburbs. I didn't make that up. He actually Twittered, look, you know, if I'm elected president, you don't have to worry about low-income folks coming in. You don't have to worry about crime. I couldn't even get my head around that. What's your reaction to it?
Well, this is the proverbial dog whistle is what this is. He is trying to kind of harken back to the fear, but he's doing it in a different way. Because, 2 weeks ago it was, in Joe Biden's America, you're going to have these riots, you're going to have all these horrible people coming into your neighborhood. They're trying a new thing. So now he says, okay, well, if that didn't scare you, what about the thought of everything you've worked for, suddenly it loses value? Your home is worthless because all of these po-folk moved into your neighborhood. And suddenly everybody looks at this and they say, oh my, did you really just say that? Because this isn't, the 1950s anymore.
It was unapologetic, friend.
Right.
It was, yes, he doubled down. He doubled down.
Yeah, he did it in two separate occasions.
So here you've got the president, and you're right. Look, he learned something, and he thinks he learned something from Lee Atwater and Donald Segretti and Karl Rove and all these folks that came up with the Southern strategy. This is just another variation of the Southern strategy. It's the same thing they used against, Dukakis. It's the same thing. It always comes up. It's always the go-to. The question is whether the go-to works. If you recall, we had David Lamb, who's a pollster, on the show a couple of weeks ago. He says he doesn't think it's working, but I'm watching. Just watch the poll. It's closing in. It's closing, especially in the battleground states.